Hello and welcome back to the Figure Forum. Haven't had a video for a while, so apologies for that, but things have just been pretty crazy with work, but we're going to make up for it. We're back with a bit of a doozy. While I've been away, I've been to America and got to visit the happiest place on earth. Disneyland, which got a little bit happier recently with the introduction of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So the planet of Batuu and the Black Spire outpost, which is stationed there. I was very lucky to get to go and visit that within the first few days that it opened, and amazing experience. It's if you're a Star Wars fan, you know, and you can afford it, then absolutely go. You'll be blown away by it all. And while I was there, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to pick up some merch items. I only had a small suitcase to bring back. You know, what an idiot. I should have bought the biggest suitcase in the world to be able to bring stuff home, but I was fairly limited with what I could bring back, so I had to be selective, and I'm really pleased with what I brought back, and you know, looking forward to kind of reviewing those and going through those with you. Few notes beforehand. I'm sure if you're interested in Galaxy's Edge, you've probably had a look at the lightsaber experiences there and the droid depot experiences. They looked amazing. Again, it was a bit of a chance visit for me, so I didn't have the time to kind of save up lots of money to be able to go in there and do these type of things. I mean, they get booked up very quickly as well, so we were, you know, we just missed out on that. And plus, like I said, didn't have too much room, so lightsabers and droids will have to wait for next time, because there'll definitely be a next time. But yeah, I bought a few items, so I think we should take a look. Before we get into it, thought I'd just kind of clarify and make a bit of a distinction between the things that I got. There's two type of things that you can buy with Galaxy's Edge and Disneyland in general. In Galaxy's Edge, in Batuu itself, they want to make the experience quite authentic, and so they've tried to make the merch and the stores there reflect that as much as they can when they're selling Star Wars merch. So, you know, they want to make it feel like a real planet and a real marketplace. So the things you can buy there are kind of a bit different than what you'd buy in the park, and then just what you'd buy generally. They've got a lot of kind of items that look like perhaps they could be from, you know, a distant planet, or kind of made craft things that, you know, that are around. There's lots of sort of Jedi robes and all sorts of things. There's the holocrons, which are great, but pretty expensive, so I passed up on that one this time. And you know, just things, again, it's not big plastic flamboyant things everywhere. It's much more, they've tried to keep it a bit more, I don't know, a bit more understated, should we say, with it all. So there's a few items that I got from there that are a bit different, but then in the park, they've obviously got a Star Tours and a bit more of a big Star Wars-y area where you can buy park exclusives, but not necessarily Galaxy's Edge exclusives. So there are certain items in Galaxy's Edge that you can only get within that part when you're there. These are the bits that are obviously, you know, going for crazy money on eBay for the first couple of days that it was opened. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff now. It's open to everyone visiting Disneyland. There's going to be more on the market, but yeah, so I think we should probably have a look at the stuff we could just get in Galaxy's Edge first, and then we'll take a look at the stuff that you can get in the wider park itself. Okay, first up we have my friend here. old Salacious B. Crumb. The monkey lizard, as they say, when they're selling him at the creature store in Galaxy's Edge. So yeah, so here's one of, I'll give you a bit of a closer look at the in a sec, but just sort of how he sits on your shoulder. He's one of the, like I say, they've got a creature store there that sell all sorts of different versions of the Star Wars creatures throughout the universe. We've got the monkey lizards here. There's two varieties. There's this one, and then there's the kind of blue and yellow one. And they sell everything you can imagine: porgs, tauntauns, and again they're kind of you know, sold as creatures that are up for adoption at this part in Black Spire Outpost. But yeah, he caught my eye. I thought he was really good. You get a little, he sits on your shoulder here. Again, I'll show you. You get like a little magnet plate that goes under your t-shirt, so he can sit a bit more snugly on there. But he is wired up. You get a little device here, your little remote, if you will, and he can do, you know, various things. You can move his head. His kind of head moves left and right. And of course, it wouldn't be him without his trademark laugh. So his mouth moves and he can look around, which I think, you know, I thought was really good. It caught my eye when I was there. And yeah, I thought this would be great just to kind of sit back on the shelf at home. So yeah, one of my favourite items that we got there, he was $69. They're playing the game, so they'll always say credits. 70 credits when you're there. You have to suspend your disbelief somewhat while you're there. So yeah, he was good. He's, like I say, just give you a bit more of a kind of closer look. Let's take him off there. Like I say, it comes with a little magnetic kind of shoulder band that goes under. So if you're walking around, I saw lots of people walking around the park with these sat on the shoulder. So it's kind of a closer look at him. Like I say, he's a little laugh there. He's sort of made of like a rubbery texture here on the body. The arms and the legs are a sort of more of a positionable articulated plastic. Which again, really good sort of finish on it. Some really nice details on there. Sorry about the light, hopefully you can see that. And again, just the sort of head movement left and right. I think you can put this down your sleeve, obviously, so people don't know that you're controlling him. But yeah, really good. I was really pleased with that. I was umming and ahhing about it. He's got a little tail there. Umming and ahhing about it, but I'm glad that I got it in the end. It was one of the more expensive purchases I made, but as he is one of the exclusives that you can only get in the park, I think, yeah, I was really pleased with him. They come, pop that down there. They all come in sort of really interesting packaging. You get this with the droids as well at the Droid Depot. But yeah, they've got, you know, it's a cardboard box essentially, but there's some nice detail on there in terms of kind of, again, just those touches that show that it comes from Galaxy's Edge, and it's a nice thing to kind of, I think we've got the Galaxy's Edge stuff there, but yeah, you know, you've got a little handle on there, so it's easy. Creature fits in there, and you can carry it around the park. It makes it a bit easier. So yeah, all good with that. And then I think again within the park you can get, as I was mentioning, these kind of more craft based items. I got one of these. There's a few that are there. I got obviously the droids, so I've got C3PO and R2D2 because they kind of come as a set. These are kind of very similar to the artist's models that you get when you've got the sort of, again, articulated kind of points. They're made of wood, And, you know, it reminded me of obviously the sort of Droids cartoon, that kind of style. Fairly basic, but again, two of your mainstay characters there. I don't have many sort of Droid R2 and C3PO things, so I thought, you know, why not on this one? It's kind of, they're sat on like a base there. Again, wood, and underneath we've got the kind of Star Wars C3PO. Yeah, again, really nice from one of the little sort of stall type marketplace stores there. You can get lots of things in there. I think I saw Sabak, the game, that you could get there. There's lots of kind of plush toys as well that are in this one. But yeah, these ones, I think you can get a Darth Vader, a Stormtrooper, an Admiral Akbar, and you can also get a Boba Fett, which wasn't there when I was there. I would have definitely got a Boba Fett, but I've seen it spring up on eBay since then. I mean, you can get it, you know, you'll be able to get it if you go in, you know, if you go in now. I'm sure there'll be lots of Boba Fett. So again, one for me to pick up next time I'm there. So yeah, again, a little bit of articulation in R2. He can move around. He can twist his head. But the one thing I would say on these, and if you're going to pick this one up in particular, just check which way they've put R2. I saw a lot of them on the shelves where he was backwards, in terms of where, you know, his kind of dials and buttons. So it was a bit odd, and I don't think you can kind of switch that. So you know, if you're a real stickler for details, you'd kind of be left with a, you know, with an R2 that was backwards there. But I don't know, maybe that adds to the charm for you. I don't know. But yeah, this was I believe around $20, $20 or $25, I think. Probably more like 25 as it was the two. But again, this was one I picked up early on just because I wanted one of those kind of more crafted items from Galaxy's Edge. So yeah, that's nice. Again, you know, just to sort of sit on a desk or a shelf. So that was great. And then again, I think you'll see a lot. Sorry, let me just adjust the light there. I think you'll see a lot. You've probably seen these in video, other YouTube videos. Is the soda bottles, the fizzy drink bottles in there. Again, they're going for this realistic aspect in Galaxy's Edge. So I think they've done a great job. You know, they've done a great job of kind of the little touches. I think the little touches really make it in there. So I picked up some of these. It's the Sprite and the Coca-Cola bottle. So, you know, they're sort of fashioned on like a thermal detonator. You know, clear what it is. It's a Coke bottle, but it's got all the, you know, the kind of correct script, and you know, I just think these are a great, you know, great item. You know, you need a drink anyway when you're in there. It's hot, so yeah, these were great. So I thought I'd pick a couple of these up. They do a water and a Diet Coke as well, which I didn't get at the time. But yeah, again, I'll probably pick those up if they're still there next time. Okay, so now we're on to the items that you can actually buy in Disneyland, like in the park. Again, like I say, there are certain things that you can buy only in Galaxy's Edge and stuff that you can buy, you know, in the greater park itself. I'm a real fan. I know I've done some videos before and I've spoken about them. We've got some up here and more in the background. I'm a big fan of Hasbro's kind of Black Series or Legend Series wearable helmet replicas. I think they're great. You know, I've kind of got into collecting them now, so there's no stopping. You know, I just gotta catch them all, Pokemon style. So I saw this while I was in there. So this, I think, if you're a collector of these things, you'd probably recognise. Is a kind of spin on the Poe Dameron X-Wing pilot helmet. They had that one there, and they also had this one. It's obviously just a kind of colour change on it. it's interesting. Well, you know, this is obviously more scaled down, the two that are available in the park. I think Disney must have kind of had a deal with Hasbro to kind of strip these down a little bit. As you can see, there's not much to the inners, kind of just a head strap there. But you know, these were $50, which I thought was good. I mean, you know, it's like around £100 for the Black Series ones. So you know, you accept a few things that are stripped out. It's still, you know, it's still really good. It's still got, you know, some really nice effects on there. And you know, I've compared it with the Black Series one, and yeah, you know, for kind of half the price, yeah, absolutely, it still looks great. On the shelf, and it shares a lot of the features. You still get the mic that kind of flips in and out. You still get the visor, which comes down. It does come down all the way, and up again. And you know, to my surprise, to be honest, you also get the electronic sounds. Let's see if we can do one here. So you press the button on the side, just like the Black Series one. You press the button on the side, you get some sound effects, which again, $50, you know, really good. And this was the biggest one. You know, I had to carry this through security. You know, what people thought, I don't know, but I didn't care. This was coming home with me one way or another. So yeah, really good. What I would say about these, check if you I just want them for display. It's fine, I don't really wear them, but if you were looking to wear this, just check. They're very small. I think some part of the you know, the kind of trimming down of all the features was to make it a bit smaller. The Black Series one obviously fits onto your head, is for adult collectors, is fine. This one's very small. I've got a small head and it doesn't really fit properly, but again, you know, I made my peace with that. It's fine. I'm not going to wear it really, so it's for display, and it's a nice size for display. But I would just make that note. And again, these can be bought subject to change. You know, things change there all the time, but these can be purchased in the park. I bought this in the Star Wars kind of shop next to Star Tours. So they are available from some of the sort of kiosks in Galaxy's Edge, but they are available in the park as well. So don't kind of buy one and you'll have to carry it around. Just get it on your way out. It's going to be a lot easier. Okay, so nearing the last things of what I got, and again, this is available in the park, which I thought, again, I think it just goes down to that thing that they didn't want to sell something that's like a traditional figure in Galaxy's Edge. I think they were much more like, no, we want it, you know, we want to keep it authentic as possible. So if you want figures, you can get Galaxy's Edge figures, but they are in the park. I bought this again in the Star Wars shop there, and you can get them more on like Main Street and stuff. They're pretty easy to get, but they are park exclusive. So, you know, again, I think there will be a premium on these. So I bought the Smuggler's Run set. So this is actually based on the Smuggler's Run ride in Galaxy's Edge. So you know, I was on a high that day, so you know, obviously I wanted something to commemorate that, and this one was good. I mean, I've got a lot of the Black Series figures. This is a pack of 3. I'll show you the insides in a sec. You can also get, this is the Resistance one. You can also get a droid pack and a First Order pack, which again, I think I'm probably gonna get. I tried to pretend that I wasn't, but reality is I'm gonna get it if I get the chance. So, but this, I had to make one choice. Again, limited on space. I had to make one choice. I went for this one, mainly because it's got Hondo in it. I haven't got a Hondo figure, and again, he's part of the ride. And yeah, I'd been rewatching a lot of Rebels and Clone Wars lately, so Hondo was a big character for me. So just to show you, this comes with a bit of Velcro on here. You take that apart and you've got your figures. We've got Chewie, we've got Rey, and we've got Hondo in there. And you get some Porgs and various accessories from there. I'll do a bit more of a closer up video on this at another time, I think, just to save time. But yeah, that's nice. They come, like I say, in a little presentation box there, little Velcro on the side. Shows some of the back graphics, and there we've got kind of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, just to kind of, you know, add that exclusivity there. So yeah, again, that was price tag on there, so that was $70. And you know, that was again bit more expensive than I probably wanted to pay, but you know, you can't get it anywhere else. I wasn't, you know, I would bound to have paid a lot more on eBay for this, so it's quite small to fit in a case, so that was fine. That ended up being one of my other large purchase in there, so all good there. And the very last one, I was looking forward to getting it when I visited Disneyland. I looked for it everywhere. It wasn't in Galaxy's Edge. It wasn't in the park. And the problem was is I was a bit early. I was a week or so early to get this one. What I'm talking about is a pop. So they've got a park exclusive, a Galaxy's Edge one. Again, I would imagine this is park rather than in Galaxy's Edge in Batuu, because it's a bit too kind of mainstream for them in there. It was DJ Rex. So if you're a Star Wars fan or a fan of the Disney parks, then Rex was your pilot on Star Tours. You know, quite a recognisable little droid. They'd updated the ride recently. Rex was replaced, but he's found a new home. Don't panic. He's found a new home, and he is now the DJ in the cantina there. So he is, yeah, he's kind of there, and again, a real fan favourite. He's spinning the tunes there. You can have a drink and listen to him playing. But Funko had released a DJ Rex exclusive. I'm a massive Funko fan. You know, I love the stuff they do there. I've got, you know, endless amounts of stuff. All in boxes. I'm an inbox guy, so they're all, you know, all safely tucked away, mostly in boxes. And I really wanted to get this one. I couldn't get it while I was there, so I just wanted to take this opportunity to say a massive thanks to some friends I have at Funko. Big shout out to Sully there. He helped me track one down when I was back in the UK, and I now have it. So I'll just grab that and yeah, we'll take a look at it. So here is DJ Rex. I've got him in a protector, obviously. It's just to keep things nice and pristine on there. I might take him out just so you can get a look without the glare. Let me just check to see if we can get something better for you. So yeah, obviously DJ Rex, you'll see here we've got like a Galaxy's Edge sticker. We've got some of the traditional Funko branding here. We've got Galaxy's Edge. Give me a second and let's see if we can take a better look at it. So, here we go. Not that much better, but you get the idea. So he's you know, there now, DJ Rex, and this is a park exclusive. I don't know how long they're going to do these for. I'm sure we'll see some other variants around mixed up. Just the top there, the usual cool Funko packaging. But yeah, park exclusive. So if you're a big Funko fan, like I'm sure a lot of you are, watching this, then certainly pick him up while you're there, because you know, I think it's going to be one of those ones that, you know, once he's gone, you're going to regret that you didn't get him if you're a big fan. So yeah, that was my haul at Galaxy's Edge. I wish I could got a lot more, but you know, I'm happy with what I got. There's lots of items appearing all over the internet, and I mean, you know, I'm hoping to go back there at one point, and hopefully the things I missed out on will still be there. But yeah, so let me know what you thought of those items. If you go into Galaxy's Edge, let me know. Tell me what you got. You know, really interested. I'm watching all the videos at the moment. I'm definitely gonna make a lightsaber, I think, next time I go. And if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up, a nice like, give me a sub, that'd be great, and obviously share with anyone you think would be interested. So yeah, that's me, and we'll be back with some more interesting items. Maybe not from Galaxy's Edge, but yeah, we'll have a look nonetheless. Okay, so see you next time.